Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is AI tools empowering DevOps. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the expert of the day, Mr. Gurmeet Singh, subject matter expert, Xavier. With over 5 years of corporate experience and a robust background in teaching, Gurmeet has led high impact projects and driven technological advancements, especially in DevOps. His expertise spans a wide range of technologies, including JavaScript, AMS, GCP, and Azure. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Mr. Ajmer Singh, Associate Professor at Lovely Professional University, School of Electronics and Electrical Engineering, with over 10 years of teaching experience, joining us today. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the thanks to Mr. Gurmeet Singh, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from him. Over to you, Mr. Gurmeet Singh.
Thank you so much, Dalvinder ma'am. So I feel very pleasure in with a part of this webinar today. So I will not waste much time, as Dalvinder ma'am already introduced everything. So we'll jump directly into the webinar session. So today's topic, as ma'am explained, is AI tools empowering DevOps. So we will see how the different AI tools available these days, most probably the GPT tools, the generative AI tools, how we can use those tools to actually help us in DevOps. So when we talk about DevOps, there are various aspects coming under it. For example, first of all, the CI/CD pipeline, continuous integration and continuous deployment pipeline coming under it. And inside that, there are various components. First of all, the code quality testing, and then the testing automation. I mean, the UI testing, the API testing, different sorts of testing are there. And then we have the deployment aspect. So today, the part of, DevOps, which we will be talking about more, is the how we can, write the code, the entire code base for the testing automation part, and we can just try out the test cases in our CI/CD pipeline, which we will be doing using GitHub Actions quickly using the generative AI tools. So let's just quickly get started with it. So let me share my screen. Ma'am, please confirm once my screen will be visible. Please confirm if my screen is visible.
Yes, the screen is visible.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, students, let me just dive directly into GitHub. So as you know, the base of DevOps, where we maintain our entire code base is GitHub. So in GitHub, there is a very good functionality offered by them itself, is GitHub Actions, which we'll be using to automatically create the pipeline. Okay, so I'll be diving into somewhat a very basic repository so that all of you can understand. So here I have a very basic repository in which I have a Python program actually. So whoever know Python, it's well and good. Whoever don't know Python, I'll just give a quick brief about what this code means. Okay, so here there's a print statement. So print statement says FD. See, I am taking a very lame case just to explain everybody over here. So this particular program will simply print FD on the screen and nothing else. Okay, and then over here I have a pipeline also. So this particular pipeline of DevOps is basically going to check whether the program output is FDP, not FD. Okay, so if I show you over here, this is the logic. This will take the output of the program.py file that we have. It will take it in the .txt file, and then it will store that in output.txt, and then it will compare whether the output.txt file is equal to FDP or not. Okay, so this is basically the pipeline code. Now the thing is, in earlier days, this code has to be written by yourself. Each line of the code you have to define. But these days, generative AI tools can help us, building this code quicker and fast. So we will see. First of all, I will, show you running this pipeline. So this is our program, and currently it is printing FD. So what I will do is I will just edit it, and then I will write here FDP instead of FD. So then I will commit the changes. Commit the changes means making the changes over the branch directly here. So as soon as I did it, you will see in the actions here, our pipeline will automatically trigger. The pipeline that I am going, interested about is this. So let us just see that. So you say it is in the build stage and it succeeded. So you can see it is a success. The first pipeline where we updated the program.py file, it is a success. Okay, that means our test case has been passed. Whatever was our expected output from the program, that is there. Okay, so if I show you, if I click on the build.py over here, and if I just check, see, run Python script and check the output. If I click over here, you can see the output is FDP, and hence this pipeline is successfully passed. So many people might be new to pipeline, CI/CD, whatever the new terminology that I'm using. I will try to explain you better. So again, I'm going to open this file and going to edit over here, and then instead of FDP, I will put FD. Okay, and then I will commit the changes again. Now you'll see the pipeline again triggered. So the interesting point to see over here is that whenever I'm making any change in the code base, the pipeline is automatically triggered. So this is how the things are done in the corporate as well. You need not to do the entire process yourself. As soon as you make the changes over your source code management, which is GitHub in our case, it will automatically trigger the pipeline. So you can see the pipeline fails because the output is FD, not FDP. So this is a very lame, very case, in complex cases, in real life scenarios, there are many more complex test cases. For example, let's say, since all of you are students and might be using, the social media, let's call it Instagram for the moment. So in Instagram, whenever they release a new version, let's say they have to move the search icon from bottom to upper, up to bottom, they make the changes. First of all, they will check on their local dev machines or their local environments wherever they are developing, right? But then they will eventually deploy. When it comes to deploy, right, they will make the changes in the code base, and their pipeline will execute and will automatically check, the entire code base, and then will automatically deploy also if all the test cases pass like this. Okay, so this makes deployment process very fast, and the developers can release frequent builds, very frequent builds. So you will not notice even small changes that they are making, but they will just release it very frequently. Now, the aspect of AI over here. As I told earlier days, we have to write these test cases all by ourselves. Okay, all by ourselves. But what you can do is, now using generative AI tools, you can do it faster. So one generative AI tools, that is ChatGPT, everybody knows, right? But I would go with another one, which is called Claude. Claude.ai. Okay, so there's a company called Anthropic. So Anthropic has been releasing this Claude model. So it is in many ways better than ChatGPT. Okay, so for example, this is the pipeline that I wanted to make. Let's take some other case. Okay, so I will say in my GitHub code, I will say I have a Python file that is expected to print the output FDP. Now build GitHub Actions pipeline, which will do this validation by running the Python file, checking if the output matches FDP or not. Okay, so this is a very basic prompt. So it is more or less about the prompts, how you have to write. So this is Claude, and I will just let's send this prompt and see what is the output. So unlike ChatGPT, it gives a very beautiful presentation, of the output. So you will see. So as you can see over here, it has simply written the entire pipeline for us. That's all. Okay. What you can do is you can simply copy this code from here and then can paste the code over here. I have already pasted that. So, I will not do that again, but you can see the entire code is there. So how easy it is to actually automate the process of testing. So next time, nobody need to open the file and run it manually. It is all being done automatically, right? It is all being done automatically. So this is one aspect. Now I'll show you another aspect as well. Okay, I'll open a file. Just allow me a moment, please. Okay, guys, so here I have another file of Python. This is a complex one, right? This is actually a real test case. So this one will do nothing, but we'll open an Instagram account and we'll try to see if the Reels feature is working. So I have just tried to capture this interesting use case since all of you are from the Gen Z generation and would like to see something more which you can relate to, right? So that's why here I have a script which is basically reading my Instagram username and password from a particular configuration file, and then after it is going to open Instagram and actually going to go into my reels section and then going to play all the reels, checking whether the audio is working, checking the other stuff as well. So maybe something like this is at the core of Instagram when they are developing and when they are releasing the features as well. So I'll just try to run this, okay, and we'll show you, okay, and then we will see how we can build this also using Cloud. Okay, so let us run that. So it is running a script as of now. You will see what happens. This is interesting. So it will take just some time to initialize the things. Okay. So I think, see, the Chrome is releasing new versions every day. So sometimes what happens is that the Chrome driver gets outdated. So we need to download the latest Chrome driver. So I will just do it quickly. It's not a problem. So all you need to do is, so basically it will open Google Chrome and openly, automatically log in into my Instagram account and, check. So I'll just check the latest version of this now. So it is at 127. So I'll just update the Chrome browser. As you can see, it is updating since we need to match the version of our Chrome browser with that. Okay. So just it won't take much time. So it's 127. The Chrome driver was at 125. So that was a major difference. So anyways, let it just update the Google Chrome. So as you can see, it has just, I will just relaunch the browser now. So as you can see, now the Chrome version is updated to 127.0.6533.73. So I will also need to download the same Chrome driver version as well, which is on my desktop basically. So I will replace the old Chrome driver with the latest one. So I will go to the Chrome drivers download page. And then over here on this page, you can see the latest version of Chrome driver since I'm using Windows 64. So this is the link that I have to go and download. So I will just go. The file will get downloaded on my PC. As you can see, it is here. And then I will open it up. And inside that, there is this .exe file. I just need to cut it. And then I will need to paste it over here on my desktop. And I will replace the file on the destination. That's all what we need to do. And now I will just run the program again. Let's see what it says. So you can see the Chrome browser automatically opened. Guys, see, this is very interesting. Okay, then Instagram open. Then it will automatically type my username and password. And then it will open the Reels section of here. I have just used my profile only. Okay, so it says there is some issue. Let us try to run again. So see guys, this script has been made in such a way that it reflects the latest version of Instagram. And I have, which I tested over 2 days ago as well. So there are chances that some of the functionalities, Instagram might have changed, or some URL link they might have changed. So it might look like this, but more or less it will work. So you can see it automatically go to my reel section now. You can see it is on my Instagram page now, and then it will click on the reel section. You can see, and it will automatically start playing the reels with the audio. Maybe the audio is not audible to you guys as of now, but to me it is audible. Okay, so you can see it will automatically start playing testing. So what is the functionality? So this is the UI automation, right? Which is a part of DevOps as well. And then further, it is that the Instagram has developed. So similarly, UI of your applications as well. So more or less, this was just an example, that I wanted to show you. And now, again, how AI tools are empowering over here? This entire script, right? This entire script you can build using AI again. All you need to do is to define it proper. Okay, to define the logic properly in the generative AI prompt. So I will just show you that as well quickly, again with Claude. So now here itself, I will say, just a moment. Here I will say, write a Python script to perform UI automation using Selenium. So Selenium is the Python module that we are using over here. Using Selenium to perform a simple Google search. Let's say I want to just perform a simple Google search. Okay. And then guys, you can not simply blind this prompt and can expect it to work. You need to, be a little techie. So here I should know that what is this selector. So it's a text area. It's a text area, and text area with name is equal to Q. Okay, so I will say the main search bar is a text area with name is equal to Q. So that's all. I will give it somewhat context. So in AI tools, you should know where to provide the context to it. See it like if you have to explain something to a layman, to other person, how you would explain. Okay. So hence it has written the code. It is similar to that code only, guys. You can see, it will simply perform, it will go to google.com, it will wait for some seconds, and then it will, type the search term, whatever you are writing. For example, here we are searching Selenium driver, and it will simply execute it. Okay. We can try it running also. Maybe somewhat debugging we need to do, but we can run it. Okay. So I'll just show you running this as well quickly. Okay. So let's just try to run this program also. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we need to do somewhat small tweaks, but it's fine. Most probably it will work. So you can see it opened google.com automatically, right guys? It typed Selenium driver and it searched. Boom, it's working. How easy it is, right? So with AI, this script otherwise would have taken me 15-20 minutes was now quick. Okay. Similarly, the projects which would used to take 10 hours, 12 hours are now, usually get completed in half an hour. So this is the power of generative AI and DevOps. So with that said, I would like to compile my part of this webinar, and I would like to hand over the meeting further to Dalvinder. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you find it interesting. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gurmeet Singh. Can you please stop sharing your screen, Mr. Gurmeet?
Yes, just allow me a moment.
Thank you. So now I would, yes, Mr. Gurmeet.
Perfect, ma'am. Go ahead.
Stop sharing your screen, Mr. Gurmeet, that our admission nominee will be able to, yes, thank you. So now I would request to the admission nominee, Mr. Ajmer Singh, to be on the screen. Over to you, Mr. Ajmer.
Thank you. Okay, good morning, everyone, once again, and welcome to LPU. I'm just sharing the screen so that I can give you the few highlights about the lovely professional university, and you get the idea what kind of facilities we are available and what kind of opportunity you can get if you opt for the lovely professional university. Right, so just give me a minute. So here we start. If we talk about the lovely professional university, why you need to join the lovely professional university is all about the accreditation and approvals. Accreditation and approval gives you the idea. It's a kind of third party recognition. So if someone else is recognizing it means it valid. So they are different kind of approval. One of the very important and high ranking approval is the NAC. Okay, NAC is the National Assessment and Aggregation Council of India. Recently, LPU graded with the highest grade, which is the A++ grade, and where we score 3.68 score on the scale of 4. So it is the highest score achieved by a private university or all among the government university in the first cycle. If we talk about the other approvals too, we have the accreditation council for business school and program for business schools. If I'm talking about the university grant commission, so every university need the university grant commission approval, which we have. Okay. We have the ICAR approval, which is for the agriculture program. Okay. We have the national council for teacher and education approval, and we also have the PCI approval, which is applicable for the pharmacy program. We have the Council of Architecture, COA approval, which is for the architecture program. Similarly, for law program, Bar Council of India. And for every stream, we have the required approval for each and every program, right? So the list is too vast. You can see this list from the website also for your selected program. Moving further, if we talk about the rankings, the first I will talk about the Woody ranking. So we rank second in the Woody ranking. Okay, if I'm talk about the Atal ranking, so this is Atal ranking of institute on innovation and achievement. So this ranking is based on how innovative project, how innovative techniques are being adopted by the university for the university student benefit, right? If I'm talking about the co-curriculum activity of sports, you all may be aware that out of 12, 12 out of 13 LPU students just won the Olympic medal. Okay, one gold, one silver, two bronze. And recently, this is the recent news. Our 24 plus LPU student are going to be participate in the 24th Paris Olympic. So it's overall 21% of the Indian Olympic team which is going there. So 21% of the team, overall India team, is from LPU, right? So you have huge opportunities if you be the part of the lovely professional university. If I'm talking about the Makkah sports, those who are interested in the sports, they aware that the Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad sports is very renewed. So this is the Makkah sports. We recently are the first runner-up in that, and there are the many more achievements, right? So these are the limitless also. One more thing is, if you be the part of the lovely professional university, you witness the presence of the, you can say, worldwide known personality, and you heard from them their experience. You will learn from their experience. So in different events, so personality are there. If I'm talking about the entertainment, even the entertainment industries also visit university campus, so you can get the chance to meet up with your favorite stars, superstars from Bollywood or from the even from sports team, cricketers, MS Dhoni, okay, and many other events are there. Okay, these are few highlights, but they are not limited to these photos only, right? If I'm talking about the facilities available in the university campus, we have the indoor, the largest indoor stadium, which has the capacity of 2,500 sitting capacity. Okay, so for the event, if I'm talking about the lab facility, we have the Mac lab, uh, very wide library campus. If you look for your daily needs inside the university campus, we have the shopping mall. Okay, so it's inside the campus only. You don't need to go outside. You can buy your daily needs from inside the campus only. If you care about your health, we have the gym also. We have the indoor gamings also. Okay, you can see bowling. We have the healthcare hospital. You can see more than 40 plus bed hospital inside the campus only available. University also care about the renewable energy sources. So they are the multiple solar plants which we use to generate the energy. Okay. You can see few beautiful pictures of the university campus. They are totally lush green campus. So you can see the environment. So if we look at in the night, it's just look like a big city inside the campus. Okay. many more different indoor games like badminton. We have shooting range, and we have basketball court, and many more. We have a swimming pool. This again indoor. So this is the building which we call it as an indoor stadium. So all these indoor games are inside this building only. So not taking much time, let's go to website so that I give you some simple steps. If you are interested, how you can apply to the LPU. You just need to go to a simple browser, lpu.in. What are the highlights I have shared with you in the PPT? They are also available on the website in the detail. So you can scroll down, you can see about placement, about events, and about accreditations. Okay, NBA accreditation we have in case of BTech program, MBA program, okay, and many other achievements. So let's come to that how we can apply it. So on the top corner here, you are able to see a orange color tab, which is the LP Nest. You just need to click here, and what are the program you want to apply to here. You just need to scroll down, and you can see if you want to apply for engineering program, management program, PhD program, hotel management, design, law program. So the list is again huge, right? You can click right now. We are talking about the BTech program. So simply you need to click here, BTech. So there the open different category of the program will be available. Inside the BTech program, we have the regular BTech program, we have the industrial collaborative program, we have the honors program, work integrate program, 2+2, which is study abroad program, some specialized program also. We have. Right now, we are talking about the JBA. We have in this is industry collaborative program. So if you want to look for JBA, you can simply click here. So here, this is the program CSC DevOps, software development and IT operation. If you click on this link, a new window will be open and the full detail of the program will be available to you, including fee, scholarship, and we can say program details, what you are going to study in first semester, second semester, and many more things also. So there are other industrial tribal program too, if you want to select. So how to apply? You can click here, a new window will be open. You can see the detail. But to apply, what you need to do is on this page only. Uh, on this page only here, you can see the apply now or login. So simply click here. It will take to the register page. If you have already registered with the LPU, you can simply click on the login and you can log in with your email ID, mobile number, or application number if you know. But if you're new to this website, you can register with your name, email ID, mobile number. You need to verify your mobile number and with some basic detail, and you can simply click on registration. And then you can simple. This is a simple form which will help you to start your application for a selected program. So this is all from my side. If you still have any doubt, you can feel free to ask. Right. So now I'm asking the webinar to proceed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ajmer Singh. Can we take questions, Mr. Gurmeet and Mr. Ajmer?
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Thanks for giving me chance to address your questions. And now let's start with first question. Adil is asking here, how can AI-powered anomaly detection tools improve the efficiency and reliability of a DevOps workflow?
Definitely, Dalvinder ma'am, it's a very good question. So, as you know, he asked, so see, anomaly detection, when we talk about anomaly detection, so when we deploy our code base, if we are able to find, any possible anomaly at that point itself, right? That is the right time to catch a problem. For example, last week, a very big Microsoft outage occurred due to CloudStrike update. The airports, hospitals, everything was affected. That was an anomaly which, went into the production environment without detection. Maybe their CI/CD pipeline, their deployment pipeline was not robust enough to detect that kind of anomaly. But AI-powered tools, so there's a very good a tool called Splunk where we can detect using the logs itself if there is any anomaly. So by seeing the patterns, there are specific patterns that leads to particular anomaly when we go with the flow of CI/CD pipeline. So the AI tried to address those patterns, okay, and based on historical patterns and possible anomaly detection patterns. So that way, AI will be very useful when we integrate that within our pipeline in detecting those anomalies. So yeah, ma'am, next question, please.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gurmeet. Mr. Ajmer, someone is asking here, how LPU is better option than other universities in India?
Uh, there are many point to this. If I'm talking about the student strength and their region, we have almost 20 students from all the 29 state of the India and the Union Territory also. And we also have the student from the international brand or international countries. So one point is when you be the part of the LPU, you get exposure to the different regions, different persons. So it's a kind of lifelong learning. And second, if I'm talking about the placement activities, if I'm talking about the sports activities, if I'm talking about the co-curriculum activities, so you have more opportunities. Clear. If you, it's a kind of international university, and if you be the part of the international university, you get more opportunities. Clear, rather than your local colleges or your nearby colleges.
And
Thank
even
you.
Mr. Ajmer, the residential facilities are also very good on this side.
Yeah, residential facility, you can say security of the campus, CCTV cameras are available, right? And the facility inside the campus, as I told you, it's almost the city. It's a kind of small city. You have the mall inside the campus, you have the ATMs, you have the hospitals, you have the games, everything is inside the campus. You don't need to go outside for any of your need. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Ajmer. I hope all the participants got the answers from our experts. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.